week 3. I'm gonna stay right here because my screenshots have been awful. I can't find one. Hold on, let me see. I now have a list of how I'm going to present this stuff so I'm not scatterbrained, because that's part of this. You're like, there's so much going on I can't express to you. There's so much happening. I'm getting back to better life. I'm in week 3. I'm doing everything. I'm doing too much. I'm learning that my life needs to change, and I'm learning that I need to change. But let's go through this in the beginning and let's see how I've done. All right, let's do the tests, okay? This is off. Hold on. This is the tape I've been using. I have a new way of taping. Let me go ahead and take it off. You have to be really careful with the tape, man. It will mess up your skin. I am sensitive to tape, and you see this? This came from bad tape, and it just kind of stayed there. And it'll go away eventually, but that was from tape. Let's do my test. You ready? Eyebrows up. Do I feel anything? Honestly? Oh wait, that's the good one. I'm like, I'm next. Serious. Okay, that's about it. Okay, eyes up. Okay, now I'm feeling for the right thing. Do I feel anything? Kind of, like in here, like I did the first time, kind of like that. I feel like in my mind it's going up. Close your eyes. Here comes that Bell's phenomenon where the eye's gonna go up to try to protect itself. The craziest thing I saw, I'm gonna show it, is it wiggles. And I found my ER documents and they said it in there that my eye was wiggling and stuff. I'm like, weird, the body's so weird. Okay, so close. Ugh, I could feel it going up that time. Close. It's easier for me to close it. Can I blink? I'm gonna watch this back for my own self. I can't tell if I can blink. By the way, if you're going through this, do these videos for yourself. Do week 1, do week 2, do all the signs. It's up, it's down, it's kiss, it's blow, and there's one other one. There's one other one. Up, down, kiss, blow. Oh, 55. I love 55, by the way. So up, down, kiss, blow. The object to blow is for me to keep it closed, because right now, Boo told me a joke yet today while he was getting ready, and I laughed, and I had coffee in my mouth, and I went, and literally a little bit went out right on his sock. He's like, got my sock wet. I'm like, you made me laugh. This doesn't work, dude. You made me laugh. So the object is to see if you can keep it closed, to see if it's closing. Not yet. Still going through. Okay? And 55. The reason why I do 55, I cannot form the words F and B. When I tape my mouth, my purpose is to tape it so I can form the F and the B. My mantra is, I'm feeling better already. I'm feeling better already. When I put my tape on, I'm working to get, I'm feeling better already to work. I'm feeling. It's better if you pull it up. I'm feeling better already. What happens if I go here and here? I'm feeling. Now look, this is gonna work. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna get feeling again. And if I don't, there's other things to do. So there's no big deal. And it's why I'm not tripping. Like, technology has come really far away. There's some really smart people out there doing some really great things. And you have to find them, you have to dig for it, but it's out there. So it's not an unknown. It's a little unknown because it's not really known as much right now, but there are things, so I'm not worried. So I'm feeling better already. Do that mantra while you tape. Find out where that works for you. I'm learning that my tape is giving, and the second this comes down, it messes with my mental. It messes with me. I can't speak. It feels. And he's like, it really doesn't look as bad as you think. It's not about looking though. It feels. Dude, I feel it. Just having that, it feels weird. And when you feel that, you feel like you have an illness or you have this debilitating thing, and it does something to your mental, and you have to get that back up because it's the only thing that you got right now to keep you going. You have to be stress-free. You have to be chill. What happens when I'm not stress-free? My heart rate goes. If my heart rate goes, I'm starting to get upset. When I get upset, I get physically and mentally tired. This has never happened before. It happens now, and now we roll with it. We roll with the punches. So you know what I did? This guy. When my heart rate goes up, sometimes I take a magnesium glycinate and that calms me down. It's good for anxiety, and that really does help. My heart rate's going up also because of medicine, the steroids. It's just coming out of nowhere. And when my heart's in my throat, I'm panicking. I go into an anxiety attack and that just sends me down something. I put this on, I sit down, I wait for it. Wait, is it good? We good? As I'm waiting for it, my heart naturally goes down. Just looking down, like, what is it? What does that mean? Look, right now I'm at 98 and a heart rate of 105. That's high. My heart rate's going right now because I'm doing this. I'm excited. I have things to share. Am I gonna do it in time? I have to go to an appointment. I can't see that in 3 minutes. That's why my heart rate's up. I gotta get through this, move on. Let's see the first night that I was in the ER, my up, down, side, I think I did it. And then let's take a look at 1 week after that, and let's take a look at the second week, and then we'll add what I just did with the third week and see what it looks like. Okay. I'm back. It's kind of funny. I went to my periodontist because, as you remember, all this started with I had a dental surgery. It's called crown lengthening. I had really small teeth. I've been on a journey, la la la. I've done it several times and that was stress activated. This is my second check-in and I got some info from her, which was awesome. One of the things that I told her that I was having trouble with is my teeth are starting to take a dive. They're turning yellow. So it's also known that you should always check your teeth during this, and you have to brush extra normal. I'm tired. What's funny is I left at 2:30 and now it's 4:47, and I literally went from the car, said hello to everybody, took a little break, and now I'm here. This is what happens. I go somewhere, I get in a car, it was a little bit long, I talk with people, I told them about this. Someone in their practice has been going through it, a friend of theirs. I led them to the right group and to the right help because they couldn't find anybody to help them. Now, with all of that, I come back and my energy is and I'm tired. I could go to sleep. I made a decision that I was gonna cook tonight. I was gonna make enchilada cups that are delicious, but I now have digestion problems ahead of me soon, so I'm going to take an enzyme for the chips that I'm gonna eat that I shouldn't be eating. You gotta find the right foods to help you, and whatever. Okay, where was I? Contacts and glasses. You've got to work on your cornea. There's gonna be things that fly. I think it's hilarious, and that it's, I mean, I think everything's hilarious, but it's like a Venus flytrap that doesn't close, like a bug. I catch things in here that's not good. One time I caught some turmeric root in there. I'm like, what's that stinging? I look over, I'm like, how'd that get there? What you can do is get glasses, get some faux glasses. Doesn't matter, something. Cover it, just big, just cover it, just for right now. It's temporary. I'm like leaking. It's temporary because I'm overworking. I gotta calm this. I'm excited. I'm calming my thing down. I had to belly breathe because I have ADHD and I have trouble calming my brain down. It just doesn't work like that for me very easily. So I broke it. Now I'm like, hold on. This is very fascinating. This is what somebody with ADHD looks like with RHS. I broke it. It's working again. 100, not 104 like it was. Is it though? No, we're good. We're coming down. I went to an ophthalmologist to check my cornea. He did the whole thing with the eyes and the dilating, and the cornea looks good. He said equal, good. Yay, equal is good. I need to be watering it a lot. I do these refresh tears for the drops. I water them all the time. I talked to him about a contact with that sclera contact. So what I ended up doing with it, I went to my ophthalmologist. I am going to be checking in with my eyesight. So the first thing that I tried was an AccuView Oasis with HydroClear. So there's 2 contacts that they recommend for people with eye damage to their eyes, is what I learned. And it's this one and Air Optics Night and Day Aqua. Those are the 2 ones. I tried this one. And this is the AccuView Oasis, and it was swimming in my eye way too much. Couldn't do it. So I stuck with the Air Optics night and day, and that actually worked out for me. So then I switched to these. These are Refresh for contacts. But then I started having issues. So I don't have it in now. And I think what I'm gonna do in the future is if I do anything outside or leave the dust and stuff, because I can't close it. I mean, I'm still having that thing, but if I can't close it, things will catch it. The problem is I cannot get a scratch in my cornea. I can't. I need it to be healed and safe. These are my safety glasses, and I love them. They also work mentally. One eye doesn't blink. This is obvious, right? When I go out, like, I get that it's gonna heal, right? It's gonna heal. And if it doesn't, there are things that I can do to get there. So that doesn't bother me. That does not affect me at all. What affects me are the eyeballs. And it's not that it's bad. Like, I get that too. When I look at somebody else with a disability, the things that go through my mind, I'm a naturally empathetic person. I go, I wonder what happened. And then I go, I hope they're okay. These are my thought loops. And I go, I wonder if they're getting the right help. I hope they're in a good, positive mental space. I want to talk to this person. I want to, I want to learn. I want to say, you're doing this, man, keep going. But you don't ever know what to say, right? That same thing goes for people looking back at me and they're seeing me out about, or kids that are very honest and open and, curious. The word is curious, and you have to remember that and understand that. The other thing you have to understand that nobody's staring to go, ew. In our minds they are, because that's what our mind likes to do. It likes to throttle us. And that's unfortunate, because even in my positive sparkle stick mind, I still take that route, even though I personally don't do that. Nobody does. It's a curiosity, and it's a natural curiosity. What I've done to help me with this, because that's the last thing I need on my mind. I need a stress-free thing. I need to feel okay to go out. I still have things to do. I gotta go pick up my kid. I gotta go grocery shopping. I have to do I have appointments out the wazoo. And they're all exhausting. So I do mask up and stuff, but blinking. What I found was chunky glasses. Whether they shield it or not, I'm just happy they're there. They just make me feel good. I feel protected. I feel like it's a little bit of a distraction. And I started messing with my hair because it's fun. I've always wanted to do this, but my hair was never long enough. So I got, look how cute. It's like a spaceship. Some lady was like, I like your Mickey Mouse. And I'm like, thank you. Let's move on to the glasses portion now that we have the contacts done. Always take them out at night, obviously, and we do the eye. Ophthalmologist said, make sure to tape the eye, make sure it's done. I got these guys. These guys are awesome. These guys go for blue light. A lot of my work is on the computer. And so what I found while I was working a lot, if I worked an hour, 30 minutes, getting up, my eye was dry. And that's what I was doing all the things. I'm like, no, I know. Then it would punish me for the rest of the day. My eye would just throb with these little sharp. They just would just do this all day. I'm like, that's not good. I had to literally close my eye, put the gel in my eye, and lay down for hours to get rid of that throbbing sensation. So I looked into these and they work for me. The sun is so hard. Oh my gosh, you guys have no idea how much fun I've been having with this with Eddie. I walked around one day and I didn't tell him I got him. Look at that. I put him in my car and just leave him there. You know what else is cool? I don't have any masks near me, but you go grocery shopping like this. I took a picture. I'm gonna show it to you. I was like, hey, do I look like a celebrity in hiding? Because everyone's looking at me anyway. He was like, yes. Oh yes, I just want to go grocery shopping with some earbuds that I was able to put in my ear for the first time. I listened to music in my ear. It was amazing. But I can also do this. Huh? Talk to the good ear. So these are ways that you can help mask. I had a wonderful conversation with my mother. And it was about how to help your loved ones when they're going through something like this, what to say. Nobody knows what to say. I don't know what to say sometimes because I don't know what you personally need. My friend, my loved one, what's good for you? Do you need advice right now? Or do you need to vent? Do you need me to throw like ideas at you? Or do you need me to go, yeah, man, it's hard. That's hard. You're okay to cry. That's hard. You're okay. Or do you need me to say, you got this. You look great. Do you need that? We don't know what we need sometimes. So the other thing of that is I've got to tell my loved ones what I need. My mother tells me I look beautiful. It's not about the looks for me when I say that, she asked if there's movement. And I said, well, not just yet, but it's this. This gets me. So I tell her, you know what really makes me feel good is when you say that I'm doing a good job of what I'm doing with these videos and helping other people. She tells me that every time, every day, how proud she is of me. And that lifts me up, and that gives me courage, and that gives me strength, and that moves me on. And I need that from my mother. And I told her that today. And it was a beautiful thing. She thanked me for telling her because she didn't know what to say. She thanked me for having the courage to tell her, you need to get the courage to ask your family and friends that yes, I do need help, but I need it to look like this for me because it works for me. And I'm not belittling your help or diminishing what you're doing for me. I appreciate it, but I need it in this form to help me heal. Now, as far as friends and families that want to help and heal their loved ones, it's about asking them what they need, and they might not know. That's the other thing. They might not know, and you have to wait it out. And you can kind of see if things that you do are working or not. They'll let you know. Their body will let you know. You'll see if they perk up. You'll see the kind of things that help. But thank you for being there. Thank you for asking. And thank you for accepting when I ask for help in the way that I personally need it. This is very helpful. So I wish everyone the best of luck with their help. The mental stuff is hard. A lot of times, a lot of people's pain isn't physical. A lot of the pain is mental. And there's a long road for that. This is a really tough journey. Really, really tough one. I even had my mental health issue like a few days ago. I broke hard. I overextended myself. I was doing too many things and I wasn't resting. I found out that that has a big effect on my body. Oh, and then my health, my mental health, my ruminations came back. They start spiraling and spiraling and spiraling. And next thing you know, I am loudly letting it go and I don't know why. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. What's happened? What's happening? Why? And when I finally come to, I have my wonderful, loving partner by my side, loving on me, hugging me, crying it out with me, saying, you are doing so well. I'm so proud of you. You are so strong. You're doing so well. And that alone, we decided that my issue was, we found out what it was, is I have ADHD. I stopped taking my ADHD meds. I feel like it made it go faster for me. I stopped it to slow down weeks before this happened. And all of a sudden, this is how I explain ADHD to other people so that they understand, because it is hard to express it. It's different for different people. For me personally, it's a tornado in my head. Just imagine a big tornado. And this tornado is very loud. It goes in this tornado, there's pictures. And there's an idea. Get more pictures. Okay, all right, today I gotta go work on this. I gotta do this. I gotta pick up my son. I gotta make this. Oh, I gotta start doing, oh, put that in there. Okay. Somebody asked me a question. Huh? Yeah. Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah. Put that in there. Okay. Huh? Oh, yeah, gotta work on this. Meanwhile, my tornado is getting louder and louder and louder and louder and louder and louder. What the medicine did for me is it made it quieter and I could look at it and go, only it's still there, but I'm staring at it and I'm like, I can do this. Those will be there. I can do this. Then I would hyper focus on it for hours, like 10, do it till it's done. How this comes into this is I still have, my energy is natural and I've always had a lot of energy, but now it's down. But my mind wants me to do everything I was doing before. Don't have the energy anymore. So my goal is to make a plan. I can't do all those things. I will do two things, one thing, and I will stop and I will sit down. And for me, playing video games is very therapeutic. It calms me down and it lets me relax and focus my brain on a video game. And that is very helpful for me, someone who has ADHD, to lower it. I have trouble meditating because I can't get my thoughts. I have trouble retaining information unless I hyper-focus on it. So what my acupuncturist thought I should do is do stomach breathing for 1 minute because I can handle the minute and I can feel the stomach and that will help me calm down. If my heart rate goes up, my physical ailments come out, my physical symptoms come out. If my heart rate is down and my mind is clear, I'm in great mood. So that is why, and what it means for me in my house to have a stress-free house. Arguments are not arguments, they're conversations, and here now, we have conversations. And if it goes in a negative way, we ask to switch it because it needs to be calm so that that level doesn't go up so that I can heal. Oh my goodness, that was a lot, wasn't it? You see the difference from me leaving the house? It's crazy, so crazy. And that was it, fatigue and relaxing. I got a little glad I wrote it down. I forgot everything. I'm like, what was I supposed to do? Massage versus exercise. I'll do that next time. There's a massage that you do inside your mouth instead of outside to get the muscle. There's a muscle here you have to work on, a muscle here up that you have to work on, and then a muscle back here. My acupuncturist is working on those for me and with me, but it's an extra one you can do. Got a couple of things that she recommended. One of them was this, it's a little like massager, and it's really great. You can just go like this on those lines. For those that have pain still, I was doing this to the pain, and it felt so good. Like, it felt so good. If you can touch your skin, because you can't touch your skin sometimes, it was awful. But this right now feels so good. I would do it here. Oh, it feels so good. Came with another one. I totally recommend getting the disco balls one. It's so good. It really does. It's great. I mean, but why? Okay, just whatever. It feels so good because then you can actually get your cheek. Oh, it feels so good. You have no idea. Don't forget to get your neck. Okay, what else did I have? Facial percentage. I keep forgetting to do this. I went to my ENT last time, and he lets me know the percentage of movement. So when I do this, I have a 5% here. When I do this, I have a 1% here. When I do this, I have 0 here. So a lot of people are saying that their movement starts from the top and works from the bottom. But literally, I have come to find out on these forums that none of us have the same anything. Everybody's got a variation of something else. So it's hard to go in and be like, oh, I could just follow that timeline. There is no timeline. There's no timeline. Everybody's different. So it's kind of a waiting game, and that's where it gets mentally hard. This is my 3rd week, and it's technically 3.5, and the 3rd week is where I started to buckle mentally. So I realized that I am still on a little bit of a mental tightrope, I like to call it. It's tricky, and I have to keep it solid just for right now so that I can heal. It's been very valuable for me, and I hope that it was valuable for you too. And it also works for other like syndromes or disabilities, this thought process of, okay, what do I need to change? I had to slow my life down. That's what I need to change. I can't be as fast as I normally am. I need to change. And I'm going to do it for me, and I'm going to do it for my family, and I'm going to do it for me. So I can be the better me that I can be for my friends and my family and just all that stuff. Okay, oh, one last thing. Tongue numbness. Half my tongue goes numb. I saw a tip and it worked. So if I eat certain foods, it'll get my tongue. It'll make it go something, battery acid. That's what somebody described, and it's true. It tastes like battery acid, or it tastes like you bit your tongue. It tastes like a little bit of blood, but it's not. It's just, the ENT doc said that was just part of the paralysis. Like it's paralyzed, so it's gonna take away the sensation. So people are saying they're not getting it back for 6 to 8 months. Whatever, that's cool. 6 to 8 months is nothing. I'll eat on that side. Put it all on that side. I tell you, my neighbor, she's so sweet. She brought us Indian food, black-eyed peas, but with a really spicy curry. She's like, I hope you like curry. I hope you like spice. And we're like, we love curry. We love spice. It was so sweet. It ended up at our door. And I put a bite in my mouth, and I was like, Pat, I think it needs salt. And he was like, oh no, man, it's really spicy. Try the other side of your mouth. I put it on the other side of the mouth. I was like, oh, it's so hot. Give me the water. So I take my water. Here's another tip. This is one of those bendy straws. You can clean it. It's awesome. The bendy straws are very helpful. The silicone. I got a really long one. You have to put it in the vac, and you have to kind of bite on it some. And that's how you have to drink. Otherwise, it just spills right out. I found that these are the best. I got the thicker ones. I got the thinner ones, and I was working it, trying to get it out. Well, this one's the way to go, guys. Okay, back to the tongue. So when that happens and you have that weird taste, if you have this, it's hard because it's hard to describe. These are part of the pains. Like, you can't describe all the pains. There's 20 of them. When we say it hurts in 20 different ways. It's crazy. So someone said, put a little peanut butter on it. I got a squeezy pouch. And let me tell you that it actually works. I had a smoothie in the car and it numbed out my tongue. Whatever was in it numbed out my tongue. It's crazy. Just like that. I got my tongue back. It'll come back when I eat something else. But this is a to-go squeeze pouch and I'm good on that. There's a book to get. Fix my face. We read it. My friend was going through this too. She sent it to me and I'm very thankful for that. At first I was a little bit nervous about it because some of the things that it was saying about acupuncture I disagreed with. And it's okay to disagree with books. And it's okay to disagree with things. Do your research. Go talk to acupuncturists. Go talk to several acupuncturists. Go find out what is for you. Oh my gosh, I went to Dave & Buster's because I like Dave & Buster's, and again, gaming is very calming for me. It turns off my brain and I won this. I won so many things. I got all these things. And this thing's amazing. It's a jade roller. It's supposed to just move your lymphatic stuff around. I don't know. I just really like it. It's cold and it feels good. So I'm just gonna sit here and do this. I'm so tired I am. Okay, that's the end of week 3. I'm gonna go and eat horrible food and take digestive enzymes to go with it. See you in week 4. Bye.